All right, fellas, I'm going to show you how to do a Kickstarter install on a 250 SX or ES motor. First, for Kickstarter removal, I'm going to rotate Kickstarter clockwise, kind of pull outward. It's going to release from its hole. I'm going to let it rewind counterclockwise. The spring's going to release, and there's your Kickstarter. So to put it back in, it's almost in reverse order. Everybody asks where to hook the spring to. So here's your hook right here. And that's what it hooks into in the case right here, under this part right here. So this part is a little bit tricky. Now a couple things to pay attention to. There's a little thrust washer on the end of this shaft. Throw a little grease on there, that'll help hold it in place. And then this little plastic tube is indexed to the spring right down in there. So if this thing isn't indexed on the spring properly, it's not going to go into its position properly. It's going to be a lot easier to install this with this idler gear removed. So remove that idler gear and then you're not fighting with it on the install. So a little thing came out of its index. All right, take 100. The spring could not be trickier. Right zip code. It's in there correctly now. Okay, it's in. So when your kickstart's installed properly, this little dot on the end of the kick shaft is going to be at 12 o'clock. So that is installed properly. Trickiest part, putting the hook on the case. Couple screwdrivers. This little guy helps me with the fork tongue. Push that in place, rotate it. There's an armature that's got to clear that bracket. Feel it slide in the spot. Make sure that plastic piece on the end is indexed to the spring, and then make sure you don't lose your thrust washer. A little grease on your thrust washer will hold it in place, and then you can start putting everything back together.